I'm FMZ. Welcome to episode 30 of Glory Tottenham Hotspur. Today we travel to the Nou Camp to take on Barcelona in the last 16 of the Champions League second leg. We've got a few results to run through. Let's get to it. Run the intro.
And there's no real disguise. Gascoigne shooting, and Gascoigne gloriously scoring.
So, following the match with Chelsea in the League Cup final, link is up the top. We took on Crystal Palace and won by 5-1. It was helped by Luka Milivojevic being sent off in the second minute. But Jadon Sancho, Ben Davies, Christian Eriksen, Fetty Arp and Heung-min Son with the goals for us. Raul du Thomas with the reply for Palace. We then took on West Brom at home and won by 2-0. Anthony Martial with the first goal, Thomas Monero with the second one in a 2-0 win. We then travelled to Ellen Road to take on Leeds United and won by 3-1. Fetty Arp put us in front. Davinson Sanchez put us 2-0 up in the 55th minute before Mateus Klick pulled one back for Leeds, only for Son to rescore the 2-goal cushion and put us in the 6th round of the Cup. And last time out, we beat Chelsea by 4-1. Harry Kane with a hat-trick, Danny Rose with an own goal, before Nico Barelli rounded off the win with the 4th goal. So, as you can see, one trophy in the cabinet already with the League Cup. In the FA Cup, after beating Leeds, we travelled to St Mary's to take on Southampton in the 6th round. In the Premier League, we have a 5-point lead over Liverpool in second, but we do have a game in hand on them. It's a further 3 points back to Man City, so the gap to them is 10. To Manchester United, it's 12. Realistically, it's only going to be one of those three. They're going to stop us winning the Premier League title. But today we concentrate on the Nou Camp. We concentrate on Barcelona. We have a 4-1 lead going into the second leg. Let's take a look at the match preview. So let's take a look at the match preview. We are 6-4 to win in the Nou Camp. Barcelona are 13-8. They are very inconsistent, Barcelona, with only the one win in 5. We have 5 wins on the bounce, but we have had that before and have lost. So don't take anything for granted. Team news: so Luis Suarez was sent off in the first leg and is suspended for the second one. Ousmane Dembele, Juan Miranda and Lucas Martin Quattro are missing from Barcelona. We have no Paulo Gazzaniga, he's unregistered. No Christian Eriksen, no Ben Davies, and no Thomas Monero. Eric Lamela is doubtful and won't play because of a calf strain. So here is the two starting lineups, and Barcelona have made a couple of changes from the team that played us in the first leg. So Ter Stegen starts in goal. Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti, Alaba, Vidal, Busquets, Mane is in as well as Busquets. Muratan, Coutinho with Messi up front this time. We make a couple of changes as well. We have no players on a yellow card. Davinson Sanchez and Nico Barelli have not travelled to the Nou Camp. So we start with Lloris in goal, Trippier, Foyth, Vertonghen, Rose, Dyer, Winks, Pulisic, Felix, Martial with Harry Kane up front. Now, as usual, with a situation like this at 4-1 up, it can either go one of two ways. We can either cruise through to the last 8, or we can stumble through to the last 8. Let's hope for the former as we get off and underway. The first goal will probably be the most important one, I would imagine. Barcelona get it, it's game on. We get it, it's game over, because that's the away goal taken out of the equation as well. Bash it downfield. Umtiti heads it forward. Muratan. Mane's in behind Rose. Gets the ball into the middle, and Coutinho has put it in the net. Inside 2 minutes, Barcelona lead. And that is not the start we wanted. Or because we lose the ball in midfield. No one challenges for it. Danny Rose falls asleep. Mane with the ball across. Coutinho at the far post. Kieran Trippier is fast asleep as well. That's 1-0 to Barca. Roberto doesn't stop the cross. Vidal off the bar. And straight back to Lloris. We are living very dangerously. So let's make a change. Let's go more balanced. Probably should have done that from the start, really. Alba. Vidal, close him down. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot. And he shoots over. Got to close him down quicker. Get the ball up the field. That's it. Looking for Harry Kane over the top. It's a lovely ball from Danny Rose. Can Harry Kane finish to Stegen with the save? Trippier with the corner. Sends it in. Roberto heads it away. Felix heads it back in. And Vidal hooks it clear. And that is half time. We have made it through the rest of the half unscathed. But we are by no means out of the woods. So while Felix is going to come off, we're going to bring on Dele Alli. Someone with a bit more experience, a bit more know-how on the big stage. So we're 3/4 of the way there. We need a good performance in the second half to get us over the line. Alba with a throw into Coutinho. Vidal sends it long, looking for Messi. He's got Foyth up against him. Coutinho, close him down, done him shoot, and he scores. Oh dear. Why do we back off him? Why do we back away so much? Why does no one go to him? Jan could go to him. Just allows him to shoot. That is 2-0 to Barcelona. And they only need one more. We need a goal, boys and girls. Desperately crying out for one. Martial has nicked it. Can he find Harry Kane? Yes, he can. Can he score? Yes, he can. Thank Christ for that. And that is the away goal. That gives us a 2-goal cushion again. But there is still work to be done. Anthony Martial's had a bit of a quiet game up until this point, but nicks it off a PK. All he's got to then do is try to find Harry Kane. 37th goal of the season. And that is 2-1 to Barcelona, 5-3 to us on aggregate. And that will hopefully settle everybody down. Coutinho. Looking wide. It's a good header from Danny Rose. Vertonghen looking long, looking for Kane, who has got a good first touch on him. Got a good second touch off the post, off to Stegen, and cleared by PK. Coutinho, don't let him turn. Saved by Lloris. I didn't think he was going to get there. Ali through to Pulisic. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. 2-2. 12th goal of the season, and probably the most important one from Christian Pulisic's point of view. It restores a 3-goal lead for ourselves, and it gives us a great chance of making the quarterfinals. It's a lovely ball from Dele Alli. It's a cracking finish from Pulisic into the bottom corner. 2-2, 6-3 on aggregate. Oh, and he's only just onside as well. Goodness me, that's tight. Ivan Rakitic is on for Barcelona. Effectively, we go through now regardless of how many Barcelona get, because we have 2 away goals compared to their 1. But we're going to make a change into the final 15 minutes. It's going to be Harry Winks to come off. It's going to be Oliver Skip to go on. He won't be frightened of the big stage, hopefully. Let's have a look at another change to just run down the clock a little bit. We've got a few players who are flagging a little bit. Pulisic is one of them. Jadon Sancho is going to go on. Into 3 additional minutes. Barcelona, if they're going to get through to the quarterfinals, they're going to have to work quickly. And he's been dispossessed by Rakitic. Messi. He's got Mane at the far post if he can find him. Yes, he can. That is 3-2 to Barcelona. But they probably don't have enough time to get 2 more. That would be freakishly very unsportsmanlike. Mane with a good finish into the bottom corner. 3-2 Barca, 6-4 to us on aggregate. They like to keep you sweating to Tottenham Hotspur. They really do. Trippier sent in the corner. It's tipped over. No, it's not. It's skimmed the bar. It doesn't matter. That is your lot. Barcelona have won on the night, but we go through 6-4 on aggregate, and we'll find out who we're playing in the last 8 in just a second. So here it is, the draw for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We have Atletico Madrid, Porto, Liverpool, Manchester United, Napoli, Real Madrid, ourselves, and Valencia. It is an open draw from here on in, so let's find out who everybody's going to get. First out is Manchester United, and they will play Porto. Liverpool will play Napoli. Atletico Madrid will play Real Madrid. That's a cracker. Tottenham will play Valencia in the last 8 of the Champions League. And I think if you'd have asked me before the draw, Valencia probably would have been the opposition I would have fancied the most. But they will be tricky. They don't make the last 8 of the Champions League for no reason at all. But it's a good win over Barcelona. Despite losing the second leg, we are through to the last 8 of the Champions League. We're still going well in the Premier League as well. We've got some difficult games to come. Manchester City and Liverpool are fast approaching on the horizon. So it promises to be an exciting end to the season, regardless of what happens in which competition. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but would like to, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. That was episode 30 of Glory, Glory Tottenham Hotspur. It's a defeat in the Nou Camp, but it is progression in the Champions League. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.